guys, welcome back to my channel. Or maybe I should be like welcoming myself back to my own channel. I'm not gonna even go back to the first I'm not gonna even like go back to the first time that I recorded my first video. And the funny thing is I have recorded content for you guys, but that imposter syndrome is so freaking real. But I am back, I am here, and we're going to stick to this time, and it'll be one video a week at least. Cross my fingers, like y'all have to help me keep myself accountable. But for today's video, I kind of just want to talk to you guys about a little life update, like where I'm at and what's going on with my fitness goals and all that good stuff. So let's just like dive right into it, okay? First things first is this weight loss thing. So like I discussed in my previous video, I gained over 70 pounds, okay? And I lost it all back, got all the way back to like pre-baby weight. And then over the course of, I'm gonna say 2 years, I've gained 20 pounds. So it is really hard. It has been really hard to just keep that off. And so totally back focused this new year, 2022, to get myself in line and kind of like realign my goals, because obviously what I was doing isn't working. And let me tell you guys, I like to eat, okay? So I do not want to restrict myself. And you don't necessarily have to restrict yourself, you just have to be careful with your portion. And I knew that, but I was just like, baby girl, enjoy life now, you know? But we can't do that. So I am now readjusting my goals and trying to figure out what is gonna work for me. And honestly, like I really already know what works for me, but it's kind of just getting back into that routine and just staying consistent with it. So beginning, if you follow me on Instagram, beginning of January, mid-January, I posted like a before picture, join me on my weight loss journey, whatever. And I think I had weighed in like 213, guys, okay? And I was like, okay, finally we're away from the 220. For like the past 2 weeks now, or I'm gonna say the whole month of February, I was basically like in the range of 218 and 220, like, shoot me, like what is happening? And part of that is because I was injured. That's a funny story. We're gonna pause real quick. So I thought I had maybe pulled something from like lifting weights or just working out too much and not necessarily recovering well. Turns out it was my office chair that was causing me back pain. I got this beautiful new baby here, if you can see it, but she has been helping me out so much now, and like the back pain is like non-existent and the hip pain, so that's really good. So that took me out for a good, I'm gonna say month. So that's me not restricting my food as much and then not working out either. So yeah. So anyways, now that I'm back to my normal workout routine and I am paying more close attention to what I'm putting in my body, just staying on top of making sure I'm putting everything into my fitness pal, because I am trying to stay anywhere between 1,600 to 2,000 calories, but more so lower on the 16 to 1,800 calories. Don't really want to go above 2,000, even on the weekends. So with that being said, I weighed myself. I'm gonna say this past Monday. Today is actually today's the 16th. Don't know when this is gonna be uploaded, but today's the 16th of March. I weighed in on the 14th of March, which was Monday, and I weighed 214. So that was a big relief, because I'm like, okay, finally, we are seeing the numbers go down or whatnot. So yeah, just kind of what I have done is just readjust my goals and just making them more realistic. My body's definitely different, and I can't just, you know, burn the weight off quickly, and I do have to be more consistent. And I also have to remember to still love myself. And I will be honest, like, for the most part, I'm fine with how I look, but I do have my moments where I'm struggling a little bit and I don't like how I look in these jeans or this and that or whatnot. So that kind of bothers me, and just learning to be like, you know what, this is where you are right now, and accepting that, but taking the necessary steps to get to where I want. And then, you know, another reason why I want to lose more weight is just because I only have one kid. I'm eventually gonna want to have more, and we don't need to get back to the 270s, 280s again. Like, I don't see myself being that heavy ever again, and definitely will pay more close attention to what I'm putting in my body when God does say, okay, it's time for another one. I'm low-key nervous talking to you guys after me during my super greens. So I'm drinking super greens, and this is from Alani Nu. And there's this pretty sweet, so it's not like a bad taste. And I need this midday pick-me-up. I'm actually on lunch. So just a little boost. And then a couple of updates. The only other update I have for you guys is I am finally studying for my personal training license through NASM. This is a little touchy subject for me. I have wanted to be a personal trainer for over 10 years now. Over 10 years. I have attempted twice. So the first one was probably when I was 21. I was working at probably maybe 22, actually at 22. I was working at 24 Fitness. They were paying for my certification, and I went to the class, and then the second day we were supposed to take the exam. I didn't make it because there's like a storm. It was just this whole thing, and I never rescheduled to take it. Whatever. And then life just happened, and I trained people, but not with a license or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Years and years pass by, pandemic comes around. So I'm like, it's time to focus and get my freaking certification, right? I still don't get it. I still do not. And to prove it to you guys, the book that they gave me during the pandemic is completely different. Well, not completely different, it's just another version. But this was the first book they gave me. And I don't know why I just don't follow through with it, but I am so determined, and I think that's why I'm sharing it with you guys now, so I can follow up with you guys in this next month and be like, I am a personal trainer. So I can charge people what I really want to charge. But honestly, it's just like to protect myself, and I really want to get out there more in the Dallas fitness community, but I need a certification to do that. So I have to really focus and hone in on what I'm doing, because we're not going. It's just about one thing I learned today, and it's always in my head, like if we're not achieving what we want, we're basically in our own way, right? We are in control of our lives and what happens. So I'm not like, I am motivated to do it, but that motivation eventually like chunks up the deuces. Like, you have to have that dedication, that grit, that discipline to keep moving forward. So in the next month, okay, we're gonna take our exam. I'm hoping, I actually set my exam for April 1st. But I'm gonna be a little bit more realistic, because for me, I like to write notes, do flashcards, the whole 9 yards, like I'm back in school, and that takes a little bit of time. So I think I'm going to take it maybe anywhere but mid-April, okay? But I'm gonna be a personal trainer, a certified personal trainer by the end of April of 2022. I'm putting it right there. I'm saying it, speaking it out to existence, okay? But yeah, just like I said, like just staying motivated and consistent and dedicated to what you want to do and getting out of your own freaking way. That is my goal, especially like with this weight loss. So what is next, right? What is freaking next for me and to show and share with you guys? I am going to do my official weigh-in online with you guys in my next video. So I'll do the weigh-in in the morning. I will share my measurements as well. And then I'll also just share with you guys what I'm eating for the week and things like that. Also want to show you guys like my garage gym. I just want to like find my community because low key, like in this like fitness space, it's low key a little bit lonely, but I'm gonna find my people. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this video. Feel free to share with your friends. And if you have not followed me on Instagram yet, definitely find me on Instagram, okay? I am typically always on there, and I am Barbell Beauty everywhere. Facebook, my blog, TikTok, Barbell Beauty, even on Snapchat. Follow me, let's be friends. Thank you guys for sitting through this and watching it with me, but I am gonna upload this one. But yeah, I hope you beauties are doing well. Drop me a message, send me a message, let's chat. Bye guys.